Just I'm trying to share the screen. Please wait for 2 seconds. Okay, students, is it visible? I have shared the screen. Is it visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the previous class, we had actually discussing the functions of a merchant bankers. Is that right? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So in the previous class, I think we are discussing the functions of merchant bankers, right?
Yes, sir.
Uh, so which function we had already discussed?
Just hold on.
Yes. Corporate counseling, project counseling, then pre-investments,
Portfolio management.
then credit syndication already also completed, I think, capital
Capital
restructuring
restructuring services as usual.
already completed.
Yes.
Credit syndication, after that credit syndication, it is also completed. Then issue management, that is also completed because we had also made a lot of discussion upon this. Then portfolio management, we had discussed in the previous class regarding the portfolio management.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Already completed.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then working capital finance, acceptance of a credit and bills discounting, it is also completed.
Yes.
Then mergers and acquisitions. Okay. I think we need to discuss from mergers and acquisitions.
Yes, sir. You are right, sir. You are right.
Okay. The merchant bankers actually what are they arranges for the negotiation. Negotiation. That means what you see whenever there are either merger or acquisition. That means for this purpose, at least two corporate entities are required. And here you see it is the role of the merchant bankers. They will arrange both the parties and they will arrange for the negotiations. That means what to pay, how much to pay, and in which way to make the payment like that. Whether in the form of a shares or debentures, because purchase consideration is supposed to be paid to the shareholders in the form of debentures or shares or cash or whatever maybe or combination of all these so that these what merchant bankers actually they are planning for this and they are offering expert valuations regarding the quantum and the nature of the consideration and other related matters. That means whenever there is merger and acquisition, the what is the purchase consideration that should be finalized, and for that purpose the valuation will be made. And this valuation, for this purpose of evaluation, they also provide the expert valuations regarding the quantum and the nature of the consideration. And other related matters means other legal issues. And what are the various activities related to these mergers and acquisition? One is your conduct SWOT analysis in order to help formulate guidelines and directions for future growth. Actually, whenever you see why SWOT analysis is required in case of a merger and acquisition, why SWOT analysis is required? Have you any idea regarding that? Or what is exactly we mean by SWOT analysis?
Sir, this is a
Strength,
strength, weakness,
opportunity, and threat.
and threat.
Good. So whenever either in the case of the merger or in the acquisition, there is actually they are thinking about combining two entities. And here they need to study what are the strength, weakness, and opportunities and threats, so that on that basis, what they will formulate the guidelines and the direction for the future growth. And these what your merchant bankers, they are providing this service also, and they are conducting studies for locating overseas markets, foreign collaborations and prospective joint ventures associates, and obtaining the approval from shareholders and other stakeholders regarding the mergers and acquisitions, and monitoring the implementation of the mergers and amalgamation schemes. There will be a scheme of amalgamation whenever there will be merger. It will be a scheme. That means the debenture holders, the creditors, and the shareholders, they are supposed to be negotiated. That means exactly whatever amount is due to them, they are not exactly getting that. Either they will sacrifice something, or someone is getting something a little bit more than that. Obviously, no one is getting more, but they are getting somehow less. But still, then they will manage in expectation that after this merger or acquisition, the business will run in a more profitable line, so that there will be future prospect and growth. That is why they are investing. Yes. Any query?
No, sir.
Okay. So shall we go to the next slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Next is your venture capital financing. Venture capital financing, as I already told you, venture capital financing means actually it is a high risk project. Okay, high risk and high reward projects, and qualified entrepreneurs
So we can
actually.
call it the startup company.
Yeah, it is a startup company, but actually, you see, whenever we are going for the financial assistance, they are judging whether it is risky or not. If it is risky, then generally bankers, they are not providing finance to that, thinking that the much risk is involved. In that case, particularly venture capital financing is possible, and this is the job of your merchant bankers. They are providing this facility. Is that right?
Yes.
Next is your lease financing, which we have already discussed. Leasing is one of the fund-based financial services of merchant bankers. And leasing means, already I told you, letting out assets on lease for use by the leasing for a particular period of time. And the merchant bankers, they are providing few services relating to this, like providing the advice on the viability of leasing, and providing advice on the choice of the favorable rental structure. Okay, so that both the party, they are in the requirement. Actually, one party who needs the asset, they need what is the favorable choice of a rental structure, and to other party providing advice on the viability of the leasing. Okay. They are, that means what they are providing the service to both the parties, that is lessor and the lessee. Next is your foreign currency management. Actually, whenever there is a foreign currency management, it is particularly required in export-import trade. And mostly now you see that in the export-import, they are asking for your dollars, or they are also asking for the euro currency. Uh, Actually, they are not accepting our currency. If there will be export or import, then they are not accepting our currency. That is why we need the foreign currency, and these merchant bankers, they are providing certain facilities by which the exporter or the importers, so they are actually getting the service of these merchant bankers regarding these aspects. One is you're assisting the study of turnkey projects and the construction of contract projects, and a liaison with the RBI, EXIM, ECGC, and other institutions, providing assistance in opening and operating bank accounts
Sir,
abroad. Yes.
what is Turnkey project?
Turnkey projects means huge projects. Actually, whenever you are thinking about for export import, that means that these are huge projects which involve some 100 crores like that. Actually, they help in assisting the study of these turnkey projects and the construction of a contract projects. Then they are making liaison with various agencies like your RBI, EXIM, and ECGC and other institutions, then providing assistance in opening and operating bank accounts abroad, assisting in obtaining the export credit facilities and a letter of credit, providing guidance on forward cover for exchange risk, and arranging foreign currency guarantees, then arranging various types of foreign currency loans, such as a euro currency loan, syndication of euro loans, and bank guarantees. These are also required in the export-import trade. Actually, what as a huge amount is involved, and the parties there from the different countries. That is why it is also a little bit risky after export or import, whether the payment will come or not for that purpose. Actually, these merchant
Sir,
bankers.
sir,
Yeah.
what is syndication of euro loans? What is that? Sir? Which type of loan is it?
Actually, syndication of euro loans means this is an arrangement of the euro loans. That means euro currency. You will make the loan in euro currency, not in Indian currency, but in the euro currency, because euro currency are acceptable by most of the European countries for the purpose of export and import. And suppose you don't have sufficient finance and you need to finance the export, then for that purpose you need euro currency loans, and these merchant bankers, they are making the arrangement of these euro loans. That is what is syndication of euro loans. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Next is your broking services. The merchant bank, what is it is not visible. The screen is completely visible to you.
Sorry, sir.
Or the screen is completely visible to you, or the
Yes, it's
upper part
visible,
is not
but
visible?
sir, your voice is breaking now. Okay.
Okay. Now it is clearly audible.
Yeah, sir. Now.
Okay, so broking fixed deposits. This is another type of service which the merchant bankers they provide, uh, uh, like working out the quantum of the procurement of a fund in the form of deposits from the public, and drafting of advertisements for inviting deposits, and filling a copy of it with the register of the companies for the registration. That means it is your prospectus. That is drafting the prospectus and arranging for the advertisement of this prospectus, then arranging payment of interest amount, and advising on the terms and conditions of the fixed deposits to the company. Okay. You see that in the similar way, actually, whenever a company approaches various bankers to receive huge amount of fixed deposits, it is also in the form of what prospectus. They need to file a document in the ROC, and this is also prepared by the merchant bankers regarding the entire quantum of the required fund, and so that various bankers will be there, and there will be one type of a bidding between the bankers. Suppose I need 20 crores. So for that, if I will give one advertisement that this is my business, and this is the expected rate of return of my business, and this is the position of assets and liabilities, and any interested bankers, they may extend their intention to give me the loan. Now, what various bankers, they will give you the proposal. regarding what is their rate of interest, what are their terms and the conditions. So all these actually it is not possible to manage by the corporate firm itself. That is why they are taking the help of the merchant bankers, and these merchant bankers, they are providing these facilities. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Then regarding mutual funds, that is what happened. Share screen. Is the screen visible to you?
Yes, it's visible, but your slide is changing now.
Okay, okay. So foreign currency financing we have already discussed. Broking fixed deposit also we have covered. Then
So
mutual
we are
funds.
going to discuss mutual funds now.
Mutual funds, right. So mutual funds, what are these? These are actually the institutions that mobilize the savings of innumerable investors for the purpose of channelizing them into the productive investments. Actually, what is happening here, you see, individual investors, they don't have the sufficient knowledge. That means what they are not able to make the study. There are basically two types of a study. One is a fundamental analysis and another is a technical analysis. For the purpose of investment in the securities or the stock market, you need to have thorough knowledge regarding this. And the individual investors, small investors, they don't have this knowledge, and also their risk appetite is very less. That is why the mutual funds, they help the small investor to participate in the security market indirectly with a reduced risk for small investors by diversifying the investment into various types of securities of different corporations and industry, so that at least they will able to earn some profit in the stock market, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Please. Yeah.
That means all the points we have already discussed, and this unity is over, so that we need to go to the next unit. Okay, that is the unit 2. So I will change the slide. Please hold on for a few minutes. Now this screen is visible to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so you see the syllabus of this unit, that is lease, meaning importance, types, evaluation of lease from the point of view of the lessor and leasing, and the leasing versus buying decisions, a higher purchase and installment credit types, then housing financial, and sources and the policies of for the housing finance. Okay, so let's start discussion. Uh, so leasing. A lease is a contract between the owner of the asset and the beneficiary. Uh, Owner of the asset is called the lessor and the beneficiary is called the lessee, and the lessee has the right to possess and to use the asset on the payment of the specified rentals over a predetermined period of time. I'll explain in my own language so that better you will understand it. Suppose I need a machinery for my company, which cost suppose 50 lakhs, and this is a huge amount, so I am not able to purchase this. So that what I will do first? I will first search which company actually providing. That means who is the manufacturer of this type of machine. Once I will make the list and what are the charges they are actually charging for this machinery, because every company they are not charging the same price. That means possible who are the possible suppliers. That first I will investigate. Then what I will search for another party who is ready to purchase that asset, but he actually not require this asset because this asset is of no use to him, but it is used to me. That means what I need that asset, but the party to whom I contact, that party will purchase the asset and let me that asset to use for a rent. That means what is his expectation? His expectation is monthly he will get some amount, or initially you will get some huge amount, and rest amount you will take in installments, like that. That is his expectation, and my expectation is what a machinery of a 50 lakhs. So that machinery I will use, and the owner will be somebody else, and this owner will allow me to use the asset without having my ownership, and I will bear the cost of the maintenance and all these repairs and the maintenance till the agreed period for which I am allowed to use that asset. Is that clear now? What is the leasing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So in a lease, how many parties are related, or how many parties are involved? Three parties.
Three parties.
Okay, one is a lessor, another is a lessee, and another is a supplier of the particular asset. Okay.
So the supplier may be the any bank in bank.
Actually, supplier generally it may not be the bank. The supplier, you see, actually these huge industrialists, whenever they require some big plants costing some 20 crores, 30 crores like that, and they are not in a position to pay so much amount. That is why they have contact with certain parties, or actually they seek the help of the merchant bankers. That the merchant bankers they have a good contact, so they are contacting this party who are financially sound, so that they will purchase the asset and they will let this company to use the asset for a monthly rental or for a huge amount. Whatever the consideration will be finalized, they are supposed to pay that. Now,
Okay,
is that clear? This term leasing.
yes, sir.
Sir, what are the parties in this regard? Lessor, lessee, and
Lessee, and another is the supplier of the asset.
okay.
Okay. You see, always it is for a fixed period of a time, and after the expiry of that time, it may be renewed for further period. But it depends upon the both the party, that is the lessor and the lessee, whether they agree with the terms, new terms of the new agreement. Okay. If
Sir,
they
whether sometimes lessor and the supplier of the asset may be the same person? No.
lessor and a supplier, no.
Lessor is the merchant banker.
No. Merchant bankers, they are arranging the lessor. Okay,
Acha.
merchant bankers actually they have a good.
Sir, we have read somewhere that lessor and the supplier are sometimes the same person, sir.
That is a case of actually what lease back. Lease back एक technique है. Here what will happen? They will for first what they will supply you the goods. That means the supplier what the supplier will sell the good and again take the property in the lease again. That is what a lease back. That is a technique that is called lease back, which I will come now. Just after a few.
Sir, can you
Okay,
please
sir.
explain once again this lease arrangement between the three parties, lessor, lessee, and
Okay. You see, actually, so suppose there are three parties, A, B, and C. Okay. So A is in the requirement of a particular asset, which costs certain 20 crores, and A is not in a position to finance so much amount. So that what he will do, he first find out who are the supplier. Suppose B is the supplier of that particular machine. Okay, and now this A will search another party C. This C is ready to purchase the asset and let the user of the asset to A for a consideration. This consideration may be huge amount that is at a time, or it may be what in installment, or it in the combination of both. Now you able to understand?
Sir, then what's the role of B, sir?
Actually, B is the supplier. B is the supplier. That means a manufacturer. Okay. So B is
if
the.
you can, sir, if you can take a practical example, then it will be better to understand.
Yes, I am giving you the practical example. Suppose I am in need of a particular asset. Okay. And that asset is available with X. Only X is manufacturing that particular asset. That I know, but I don't have the financial capability to purchase that, but it is required by me now. So that what I will do, I will contact with another party who is financially sound. You can take the example of a Z. That Z party will now purchase the asset from the manufacturer and let me that asset to use for a particular
Sir,
period.
that Jade Party may be a banker.
Jade party may actually what?
Or any bank institution.
Sir,
Banking
Yes.
institution.
sir, that means there are two party involved. One is the supplier, right? And who is the one is the user, right? Suppose I am a user, I am not capable to purchase that from you.
One person is a user, one person is a owner, another
Owner.
person is a supplier.
Correct. I am a user. Suppose I am a user and I have no capability to purchase that. Then from you, and you are that owner of that asset.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
have just involved, suppose Penaki, request to Penaki, Mr. Penaki will just purchase that and just permit to use me that. Am I right?
Yes. In that case, you will be the lessee and Pinaki will be the lessor.
Correct.
Okay, and
Okay.
I am the supplier.
Correct.
Okay.
I think we are clear now, friends.
Yes,
Okay,
it is correct. It is
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Sir, my query is that, but my understanding required.
Yes.
If Pinaki myself has my own property and I'm willing to give leasing it, then hello.
Okay.
So
Yes.
And Subrat, this item is required. He is the lessee, and I may be the lessor as well as the supplier.
It can also possible. Suppose if you have that
Yes, sir,
asset.
I'm saying that.
Suppose
Yes.
you have that asset.
A practical example, sir. I am taking a practical example. I have a
but
land.
Mr. Pinaki, for land case it is possible. You are saying that right?
Yes.
Now, for
Because
infrastructure also,
ledger is a
Subrat,
landlord. Am I right?
Subrat, for
Yes.
infrastructure also it is possible. Now, if I have a ready-made constructed building, I
Okay.
can offer it on lease to a lessee. I am a supplier owner as well as the lessor.
Okay. But
Sir, is there any license
Mr.
required?
Pinaki, I am a lazy, you are ledger, okay? And I am not
Yes.
able, you are supplying, but I am not able to pay that amount. You will not give me free of cost, right?
No, I am giving you on lease.
So
I
for
am
that I
giving you
have to
on
pay
lease.
something. That's why I have just involved to X person to pay that. I will be only user. The X person will be involved for that. He will pay. Am I right, sir?
Why, Subrat? Why? I am giving it on the basis of lease rent.
What
I am not
Mr.
taking.
Pinak, what I understand, then let sir will clear this thing. What I understand that.
Yes.
Actually, you see, it is just actually it is the whole agreement will be made between two parties, that is lessor and lessee. The supplier is a third party who is manufacturing that. So
Correct.
why is in a picture? Because this particular machinery which I need, that is that is what manufactured by him.
Correct.
Okay, but if I need a particular asset which belongs to the lessor, then the agreement will be between the lessor and the lessee. That means here there is no role of a supplier because third party is
Correct.
not
Correct.
there. So
Correct.
it is a direct relationship between your lessor and lessee. In that case, also it is possible.
Correct.
Similarly, like what renting a house. Suppose I have a property. I have a property, house property, and I want to give it on rent. And if you want to take it on rent, then I will be the lessor and you will be the lessee.
Correct.
But
So,
generally,
Mr. Pinaki, I just want to clarify. Suppose I have just our outsider ex-employee has been just in India. He's in India, and though he'll be not directly pay to the landlord. Our company, I mean Indian company, will pay to landlord, but user will be who? Our employee.
yeah.
So that is my I want to convey who is paying, because the user who is using that rooms, I mean your land, I mean your home, okay, he is not paying to you. Our company, Indian company, his company, Indian company is paying. That means here is involved three parties.
Yes,
Uh,
Subrat, it is true. But it may occur in many types. There may be occur.
Yes,
that
that case you are correct, Mr. Benaki.
That is
is
my
a
concern.
special
Only
type.
that is my concern. In some cases, lessor and the owner of the property or supplier of the property may be same. Or in any other cases, whatever sir is telling, for the
Correct.
manufacturing
Fair
unit,
enough. Fair enough. There, some cases it might be happened.
In some cases it is possible, and another case which you are just speaking, that is a case, a special case, that is called overseas what a lease, overseas lease. Here, suppose
Correct.
both the party are from
Correct.
different country. Both the parties they are from the different
Yeah.
country.
So
Actually, they
both thing can be possible, sir. That's not it.
yes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
sir, I like to add in this regard. Sometimes, whatever my understanding gone through, sometimes
Yes.
some company intention to take lease is that to make the capital free from the capital tied with the asset, so that
Yeah.
may be used as a working capital.
Yes. The sole purpose is that actually.
Yes,
That
sir.
is why it is lease financing.
Yes.
That's why it is we are calling lease
No,
financing.
even though company has the fund to purchase or to acquire it, but instead of doing so, they are taking lease financing, and that capital tied with the asset they may use for some other purposes, liquidity purposes.
Yes.
Correct.
Thank you, sir.
I think
I think we are clear now, friends, right?
okay. You are clear now, but the screen is visible or not? Tell me.
Not sir.
No, sir.
Your screen, not your name is only
Not
visible.
visible, sir.
What happened is
Sir,
this.
sorry, we are taking so much time, sir. We are just getting you, clarifying you. We just
Okay,
need to clarify.
your understanding is the main objective.
Correct, sir.
Okay, and I think the time is already over, and my laptop also some issue made to the laptop. That is why this screen is also not
Sir, I
visible.
think this 10 days is not sufficient to complete the course, sir. Can you take another
No.
2 or 3 classes
That
more?
I know, but
That will nothing gonna happen.
it depends upon the administration and your course coordinator.
Yes. That will be
Actually,
decided by DDC management. I mean,
actually, you see, we have given a slot. That means within the 10 class we are supposed to finish. But the same thing Actually, I am taking the regular classes in PG Department of Business Administration, Utkal
Right, sir.
University. Where regular
Sir, have you shared that PPT with Rescue ma'am?
I had shared that PPT.
I don't think so. Friends, have you received the group?
No, we have not received yet.
No, sir, not yet.
No,
No,
sir, still not.
Not yet received. Not yet received.
Okay, no, sir, no problem, sir. We'll talk to Rashmi ma'am. That's not issue for us. You have already said, right, sir?
Okay. Tomorrow also I remind Rasul madam to send it to you.
First, second unit, right?
No,
I
only
have
sir, first unit maybe.
only
It's maybe only first unit.
only first unit actually I sent, and the second unit just what I am preparing few slides, not yet completed.
Okay.
Okay, I will finish it, and tomorrow, if possible, also I will share it to the Rasul ma'am.
Okay, sir. Sir,
Okay,
don't mind
sir.
because we
Not
are
an issue.
asking it should per day in classes because we don't have books, so that's why we have just asking.
Yeah. No issues, no issues.
Okay.
So what now we'll conclude the class.
Yes, sure, sir. As you wish,
Okay,
sir.
sir. Sure,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so you have the other class.
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir,
no,
no, sir. No
This
class.
was the last class. If you want, you can
This is your
continue.
last class,
Otherwise,
sir, yes.
we can conclude.
So
Sir, we
we
would
need
like
to-
to take them.
And
You can.
actually, what now I am not possible to now it is not possible to share the PPT
Oh.
because trouble is there. So that
Okay.
in the next class we will discuss
Sure,
because
sir. Not under.
few percent of
Fair
the
enough.
second
Fair
unit we
enough,
have already started. Okay, and in the next class we will start from that.
Sure, sir.
Yes,
Fair
sir.
enough. No
Sure,
problem,
sir.
sir.
Sure.
Okay, sir. Good
Okay,
night, sir.
thank you
Thank
all.
you,
Good
sir.
night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Good
you,
night,
sir.
sir.
Good night, sir.
Okay, all.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.